Hey all, my name's Shepard. Welcome to my first YouTube video and first Q&A video as well. I thought this would be a good idea as to give an opportunity for my friends from Discord, from Twitch, from Instagram, and Twitter a chance to get to know me better. In addition to that, I'm also fulfilling the request of an elementary school. Now they have a career day going on soon. Some of the kids at the school want to be gamers. So they've compiled a list of questions, and I'm going to answer them in order to try and help out and give them some insight. This is hard, dude, compared to streaming. Streaming's way easier. I'll take it any day. Okay. What games do I play? So I pretty much play PUBG mostly. I played a little bit of Fortnite in the past. I played a little bit of Fortnite in the past. I played Rainbow Six Siege. I played a ton of Rocket League. I've played some Call of Duty. I grew up playing all types of games, Minecraft, all the way down to Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise. I've just played every single game that there is to play. I promise you, I grew up playing Halo. I play some Fortnite, I play some PUBG, play a little bit of it all. Next question is, do you have to stream all day? You don't have to stream all day. One of the fortunate things about this is you can choose your own schedule if you're doing this full time. It's good to stream more often probably because you want to get as much of yourself and your content out there, but you don't have to. I do generally, it's because this is kind of what I do. But no, you do not have to. You get to rest as much as you want, as a matter of fact. You can rest as much as you want. You choose your own schedule when it comes to this. Maybe if you're a streamer for a certain brand, then maybe they choose your schedule. But as for me, I can rest as much as I want. How old do you have to be? I don't think there's a certain age requirement. Okay, maybe. How old do you have to be? I believe it's 13 and up. So if you have a parent or guardian present, you can stream, you can play games, as long as you're 13 and above. And then once you get past 18, you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can stream without a parent, that kind of thing. There isn't really an age requirement to gaming. I think as long as you're keeping up with whatever you need to do in your life that is outside of gaming, then you can probably play and you can probably stream and have a good time. Do you work hard? I do. I work as hard as I possibly can. I'm trying to find time so that I can work harder and do things faster and get more stuff done, because it takes a lot of, I've really learned that through this, if you want to be paid to play and do the things that you love, you have to work insanely hard. You have to want it bad. I want it bad, and I'm doing my best to get my stuff out there, all my content, get the exposure that I need to make it to the big time. So yes, I do work hard, and I think you do need to work hard. I think that kind of goes for everything in life in general. Becoming a professional gamer or a professional streamer, I guess, is kind of salary based. So, you know, if you're earning enough money to make a living, if you're being paid by an organization to play the game that you want to play, I'd say the path to becoming a pro is work as hard as you can, play as well as you can, in front of as many people as you can. And once you get enough eyes on you and you start doing some things that are pretty awesome, I think eventually an organization will pick you up and offer you money to play the game that you want to play, and against other people who are being paid to play as well. Do you make enough money to pay the bills, or do you have to work another job? Do I make enough money to pay my bills? No. Do you make enough money to pay the bills, or do you work another job? Not really. At this point, I don't make enough money to pay my bills. You gotta be doing something extra on the side. Or, you know, maybe this is something you're doing while you're in school. I feel like for a lot of people, it's something that you do as a hobby, and maybe then it becomes something that you do professionally if you do it well enough. You can definitely make enough money to do this alone, but you have to be very good at what you do. You have to have a lot of people watching. You have to have a lot of fans and a lot of publicity. And you just have to be good at streaming, and you have to be good at gaming or whatever it is you do. You have to have that good character. Have you ever raged? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, all the time. I try not to. I really do. I try not to scream. I try not to rage. And I try to keep my mood, you know, level, not too high, not too low. But, you know, sometimes it just gets to you. Sometimes you get angry and you freak out. I mean, I've really freaked out. There's probably some clips of me somewhere. Actually, I know there's clips of me of just absolutely raging out of my mind. It happens for sure. Video games. To me, There's a million reasons why I play video games. I mean, I love the artistic side of it. I just like doing things with my hands mechanically. I love, interacting with my friends, making new friends, and just having a good time. Really, for me, I think what it boils down to, that if it's one thing, one reason that I play, I'm a very competitive person, and video games are a competitive outlet to me. I'm able to compete every day online against people. That just feeds my competitive addiction. I think that wraps it up for the career side of this Q&A. So now we'll kind of move on to just random questions from people, general questions for friends, all that. Let's get into it. Question from Bear Unicorn. Why are you God tier? I don't think I'm God tier, but I appreciate the compliment. Maybe I have some gifts from God, maybe not. If I do, I appreciate them very much so. Thank you for the question and for the compliment. Questions from Strawberry. So this is my girlfriend. Shout out to her. She's a great gal. What's your favorite gun in PUBG? My favorite gun in PUBG, that's a tough one. Probably the SLR, maybe the M4, because that's what I use the most. The SLR is such a beast gun. It's like a Car 98 on semi-automatic. It's a beauty. In the M4s, it just melts people. Just melts. It's so good. And it has the best skin. Please, PUBG Boohole, put out an SLR skin. I need one, and make it gold so I can match my M4. I will love you guys forever. Why don't you like Fortnite but PUBG? I do like Fortnite. I don't like it as much as PUBG. I just don't like the path that they've taken Fortnite, and I haven't played it in a while for this reason. They just kind of went down like this low skill, kind of weird road with the planes and the swords, and I know they took some of that out, but there's still other stuff in the explosives. I really like the building aspect of Fortnite. I love the shooting and the building and the tacticality and the skill that it really takes to fight in that game. But right now, where Epic has put that game, not really my thing. I want to get back into it. I still love watching it. I love watching Fortnite, and I love watching competitive Fortnite. It's a good time. PUBG is still going to be my favorite. What's the best advice you could give to a beginner in PUBG? I want to say hot drop, but I think that's what everyone says. You should drop into places where you can fight a lot of people, because that's going to make you better. The best advice I can give to a beginner in PUBG is probably click heads. No. The best advice that I could give to a beginner in PUBG would probably just do your best, stay with it. It's battle royales are games that take time to get good at. It's not something you jump in and that you can just be a legend at. You got to give it a little bit of time. Try and get in gunfights. Try and play with better players and learn from them. Watch how they do. Try to be quick. Try to be fast. Everything that you do. Speed, speed, speed. It's the name of the game. Click on heads. Play fast. Shoot from cover. Move. Have fun. Have a good time. Play a lot. I promise you. It takes a little bit of time, but you'll be a legend soon enough. Just keep your heart in it. Battle royales are better than everyone thinks, and I know that they're overrated, but I still think there's something else. Where are you from? So I'm from Virginia, Reston, Virginia, in the US. I always tell people I'm not too far from DC, because that's kind of the general location that everyone knows about. I've lived here all my life, and it's a nice place and a good place to grow up. What are your PC specs? They're on the screen. What are your PC specs? They're on the screen right now. I have an i7. I have two PCs. I run one PC streams, one PC games. In my gaming PC, I have an i7-8700 with a GTX 1070, 16 gigabytes of RAM. I'm not sure what the speed of the RAM is and all that. An SSD, a hard drive, all that stuff. Now for my streaming PC, I have a 1700X Ryzen build, and it's pretty simple. It's just that I think I have a GTX 720 in it because I don't really use the graphics card other than displaying to my monitor. And then it has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and that's it. I play competitively, and why? I love competition. I've been wanting to play competitively ever since I was young. I spent the last 3 years playing hockey at a competitive level. I played in the United States Premier Hockey League, the USPHL. I had a great time there. I spent, I think 3 years, 3 maybe 4 years playing at that level. I've been playing hockey since I was young. Other sports when I was younger as well. I played Rocket League competitively a little bit. I think PUBG is my most recent competitive venture just because I'm really good at it. I really love the game. I can see myself playing at the highest of levels, and I'm gonna keep giving him my best. I'm gonna keep giving him my best and see how far I can go. Question from Omega: can you give us a little taste of your true power? I could, but you wouldn't live to tell the tale. Question from Krek: what's your favorite Minecraft block? So probably tough one. I think iron, like just regular iron. Like I used to love just going and like iron mining, or you know, just strip mining and finding, you know, that juicy vein of iron. Oh, that was the best feeling in the world. Iron's the best. You use it to make all your tools and stuff. That's my go-to. I think it's iron. I can tell you my least favorite as well. My least favorite is probably sand. The way it falls, and it's just a messy. I don't like the sound that it makes. It's just,
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
How old are you? So I'm 20. I actually forgot the other day. Someone asked me how old I was. I couldn't remember for a hot second. I'm 20 years old, and I didn't forget this time. If you guys did enjoyed these, I might do more. If you have more comments for me, to make sure to tweet them at me. Leave them in the comment section below. All right, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Thanks for watching my first Q&A video. I think I'll be doing more of these just to help people get a better idea of who I am. I hope this one did that, and I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better today. And like I said, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, comment. Thanks so much, guys.